gonna have to doing a recap of what's happened for anyone that watches my channel and doesn't know what the fuck goes on. Again, hasn't been going on in Genshin. I do not like where they're putting that land. It's too far. Anyway, let's go.
Wow, time flies! Just like that, it's time for us to embark on the next phase of our journey!
Yep.
We need to head to Natland next. Neverlight called it a nation of dragons, but that description doesn't give us much to go off of.
Yeah, we haven't met anyone from that land yet.
Even when Inazuma was completely closed off, we still managed to run into people from there and other nations. Huh. Could it be that there are no humans in Natland?
I doubt that.
Yes, yes. That look of surprise and excitement is
Yeah.
perfect. Hold it right there. Now look
Press.
at the camera and big smiles on 3. Ready?
Okay, just make sure you get Paimon's good side. Wait, hang on a minute. What's with the photo shoot, Charlotte?
Well, I heard you two were about to leave for the next part of your journey. After everything you did for Fontaine. Oh, I have a feeling we're going to be short on material once you're gone.
Probably.
Oh, so you knew we were leaving. We don't
Yeah, that's definitely not your style, but we got to thinking. And, well, a little change never hurt an...
We?
All those obstacles we overcame side by side.
Yeah, Navia.
Feels like it was just yesterday. Don't be a stranger now, partner.
If you encounter any troubles along
Dah.
your journey, you need only let us know, no matter the distance between us.
Partings are inevitable, of course. But distance makes the heart grow fonder, right? One thing will never change, though. We'll always have the memories we made together during this time.
Aw, thanks, guys.
Already thinking about taking time off? But yes, you can count on us. We wouldn't let you miss out on all the fun.
Well, in light of your impending departure, shall we take a photo together?
Ooh, great idea. We even have a professional photographer. Leave it to me. Just give me a moment to set the Oh, by the way, you're overthinking the whole Natland issue, Paimon. Natland has human inhabitants and its own unique culture, just like Fontaine. It's just that, because of their local customs, they're not unwelcoming to outsiders, though. People travel there for business and leisure alike, and usually return with nothing but good things to say.
Nice.
Many members of the Spina have visited in the past too.
Well, that's a relief. Hopefully we don't get swept up in any major drama this time.
Well, given your experience and skill in that regard,
Well, let's
I
see,
have
the
no doubt
last
you'll be able to overcome anything that
4,
comes your way.
5. Yeah, 4
Still,
nations
I
that we've...
hope you can
5
avoid
nations we've
danger
been to.
this time around. An
We
uneventful
were
trip might be a nice
an
change of
honorary
pace.
knight and hero.
All
We
right,
got branded an
ready?
outlaw, then we
Shall
became a hero. Outlaw again, and then a hero. Loved by the public, then were almost arrested.
Well then, traveler.
Bon voyage!
And then in Fontaine, we got thrown into fixing the whole solution. Oh, fuck off. Do I really have to go all that way? Out in the middle of fucking nowhere as well. Fuck. And all the fucking things are underground. Fucking hell, they couldn't give us a fucking waypoint like they did last time to go to the place. And the fact that you could do this right before fucking... You could do this as well, even if you haven't completed Sumeru or Fontaine. Apparently, with the new updates thing. Which is fucking stupid. Because There's no point. You're gonna go through Sumeru to get to Natlan. Jesus. Taking a bit to get there, but we should eventually. This is where I go, right? Okay, and until we get to the Statue of the Seven, I am gonna put
Just what will we come
Traveler up. Oh, that's what it is. Wait, seriously? I want to overheat? Okay, so there's a teleport waypoint up there. Might as well just keep running. That's a weird bird. Oh my god, a deer! Already 10 out of 10 for this update. Is that a cat? Oh, I just heard a meow. People are going to get so. Oh, it's a bird. Cutscene.
Wow! So this is Natlan! So many strange mountains, and so many animals Paimon has never seen before! Doesn't look like there are any cities around. Good idea! Finding people, and once we've met the Archon, we should have a better idea of what to expect during our journey. Well, Paimon hopes this one is easy to get along with, as long as we don't get on their back.
Wait, what did I just say? Archons have the deepest connection to their respective nations. Oh yeah.
Come on, let's keep following the road.
Chapter 5, Act 1. Oop, and the first look at a Pyrovision. The fuck? A fucking world quest. Oh, fucking fine.
tidal wave? Shouldn't let your guard down.
My apologies.
Laid to bear.
Hmm. Whoa! How big and lovable? Is that a baby? Can this end? I wanna. You know, he looks like a Philip. No. Tyson. No. Buddy. No. Damn it. Should have made that capital. Can we? I want to do the Archon quest. Looks to be. Okay, so that's what we could do. And that seems to be the first look at a Pyro Oculus. Looks funky. Ooh, this music kind of sucks. And I see someone already.
I'm sorry, Kachina. I know it's not right for us to go back on our word like this, but Kempoa and I have to do well during this pilgrimage.
You can't seem to find other people to join our team, and we don't have time to sit around and wait.
But if you two leave...
We really are sorry, but you still have plenty of chances. You're young, and you bear an ancient name on top of that. We're just ordinary tribal warriors with years of battle under our belt and no glory to show for it. Not to mention the physical toll of all that fighting. We're no...
We barely had a chance last time, remember? We can't expect a better result with even fewer people. Pilgrimage registration closes tonight.
Well... I just wish I was... But never mind.
Well, if we do well this time, there's still a spot for you at the Victory Feast.
Yeah, even though we're not participating in the competition together.
Of course. Anyway, you guys should get going before it's too late.
Assholes.
Guess I'll have to wait until the next pilgrimage. Looks like that little girl over there was just abandoned. Wonder what happened. Huh? Oh, gosh, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Wait, I haven't seen you around the tribe before. Are you travelers?
We're the travelers.
We just got to Natland.
I'm doing a grin.
Oh, welcome! I'm Kachina. Uthapiti Kachina.
Resilience.
Oh, that's something we call an ancient name. It's a tradition we have here in Natland, although it's kind of complicated to explain. You can think of it like a title for now. If you're here for the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame, you'll find out what they mean soon enough. So,
Pilgrimage.
this pilgrimage, is that what you were discussing earlier? Oh, yeah! It's a competition we hold every so often, where everyone competes to try and get the highest ranking. The competition receives tons of attention, so if you place highly, you're guaranteed instant acclaim, and you earn the right to take part in the Night Warden Wars. Basically, the winners become heroes, and that's pretty much everyone's goal around here. Sounds like a massive fighting tournament or something. Do you have to be in a team to participate? Well, due to the sheer number of participants, the pilgrimage is actually divided into 2 phases. Phase 1 is a team competition. Usually an ancient name bearer serves as the team captain and leads their team in various battles around Natland, with the goal of capturing Sacred Flame. Oh, and an ancient name bearer is just someone with one of those titles I mentioned earlier. Someone like me. Once the team competition is over, the participants from the winning teams qualify to take part in individual one-on-one matches.
Sounds like some kind of national game.
Yeah, the scale seems pretty huge. a minute. If ancient name bearers lead the teams, that means you must be a team captain.
Sure am. Although, I don't exactly have any team members anymore. The key to winning is in the strength of the team captain. That's what everyone says. But, the difference in strength between bearers can practically be night and day. So, their decision does make sense. I'd feel the same way if I were in their shoes. All ancient name bearers have to take part. It's our duty. So if no one wants to be on my team, then I'll just go it alone.
We're gonna join her, aren't we?
At worst, I'm looking at a few extra scrapes and scratches. I'm not great at fighting, but...
Psst, Traveler. Based on the direction of this conversation, Paimon thinks it might... Yep, time for the next phase of...
What are you guys talking about? Huh?
The fuck is that face?
Sorry, didn't mean to freak out on you. I just... how should I put the... I really appreciate the offer.
The fuck?
That's so unbelievably generous of you. But only people from Natlan are allowed to take part in the pilgrimage.
Oh, Paimon thought we could just join your team and fight our way to the top and then become heroes.
Paimon. That's Act 3
It's
stuff.
alright. Really.
Really?
We're all usually on good terms, but whenever pilgrimage registration, they don't make eye contact, or I probably don't even need to. It's pretty obvious.
Oh, don't you worry. The Traveler's strong enough for the three of us. Gods, dragons, giant narwhals. He can give them
Yeah, that
all a run
last
for
one was
their
the weirdest one
morale.
of them all.
Oh, I get it. You were able to overlook my lack of strength because...
That's right.
But True, you guys are really special. You know you're strong. You're planning on staying in Natlan for a little while, right? Mind
Learn.
Yeah, you know. I promise I won't be...
What do you think, Traveler? Seems like she really looks up to you. Oh, right. Didn't those people from earlier...
Don't worry about it. I wouldn't be able to manage it this close to the deadline anyway. I lose all the time. I'm used to it. Everyone around... But if I manage to learn a thing or two... Oh, of course. Well, come with me, you two. I'll show you where I grew up and introduce you to our tribe, the Children of Echoes.
Is that a drill?
Hello, I'm Kachina.
Whoa. That thing over there looks super intimidating. You sure it's not gonna fall off?
Don't worry. Our tribe works closely with stone. That's one of our symbols, actually.
Explains the
It's
Geo
not going anywhere, I promise you.
vision as well.
Many of our tribespeople love music and dance and have an amazing sense of rhythm. In the past, my parents wanted me to learn dance, but I wanted to become a warrior instead.
Nothing bad with being a warrior. I guess it was like the Windows name thing. Yo, she got some moves.
Hey, it's Io! Allow me to introduce you. This is Io, my Saurian companion, and also an important member of my family. He's saying hello. I think he likes you.
Saurian? So in Natlan, you consider Saurians to be part of your family?
People, dragons.
Of course! Natlan is not only a nation of heroes, but also a nation of Saurians. They occupy an important place in every tribe. Outlanders always seem to think of Io as my pet, but that's not the case at all. Io and I go on adventures together, but he also has a Saurian family and a place to stay of his own. Sometimes he even brings his entire family over to eat at our house. The children of Echoes have the closest ties to the Tepetlisaurs, which are naturally very friendly to humans. That's how our relationship became what it is today. All Saurians have their own personalities, but I think calling them our companions pretty much sums it up.
Oh, so like Paimon.
See? Io agrees with me.
Oh, so it's like me and Paimon.
Oh! You're here too!
No way! You have a Saurian companion too! Oh, what a sweet little thing! I think your friend here will get along with Io just fine. Alright, you two go have fun. I've got some important no mischief, okay? And you better not go leading your new friend astray or I'm telling your parents.
Yo, that's dog. Snitching. So far, so good. I actually do quite like some of the interactions and stuff that we've had so far. Especially those cute little dino people.
This is the most cherished and most sacred item in our tribe. It symbolizes the Wyab that protects us and grants us blessings.
Wyab? Is that a god of some sort?
Sort of. We believe the Wyab dwell beneath the earth, while the Pyro Archon hails from above. We hold regular gatherings here, actually. Our chief recounts and interprets dreams relating to our Wyab to decipher its will. The Wyab know the past and can foresee the future.
Huh. Kachina, what are you doing here?
The fuck is that hammer?
Oh, let me introduce you. This is Pakal, the chief of our tribe. Chief, these two just arrived in Natlan. They're super accomplished adventurers, and they're letting me stick by them so I can learn a thing or two.
Kachina is a child of our tribe. Her safety, I don't know how you met her, but
Whoa! There's no need for that, Chief.
a feeling isn't going to satisfy your parents.
How about, we show you our adventure?
The people who belong to the Adventurers Guild are... Huh. You're the Traveler, and you're Paimon, his familiar.
Mine is a guide! Jeez, these rumors are getting out of control.
That's why I'm not spreading them rumors.
Okay, maybe this one's not that bad. It does make you seem super powerful and mysterious, Traveler.
Wait, is there something?
You haven't heard?
Nope.
Learn well from him, Kachina. It's unlikely you've ever had a teacher of greater merit.
Really?
Thanks,
Earn
Chief.
that kind of praise from the Chief. He...
Apologies
Well, let's
for
see.
not
We've
trusting your
defeated
word.
gods,
Oh,
dragons.
don't worry about
the
it.
massive
You were
space
just doing your
null.
duty.
Well, Kachina's still young, so you can
Four
never
members
be
of
too
the
careful.
Tui.
As for you, Kachina, isn't registration about to close? Why haven't you headed out yet?
Don't worry, Chief. I told my teammates to go ahead. I'll catch up with them in a bit. I may not be much of a fighter, but I am quick up.
Kachina's trying not to worry.
I see. Well, I hope I wasn't interrupting anything just now. If I did, just tell me where you left off, and I might be able to help with the explanations.
Let me think. I told them about the Wyab, so now's the perfect time to dive into ancient names. Good thing you're here, Chief. I don't think I could explain it very well.
Oh, right. That word kept popping up in our conversation earlier. So what does it mean exactly?
Well, Natlan is a nation of heroes whose valiant deeds are preserved and passed down over time in the form of stories. You can think of an ancient name almost like a label for these stories. By mentioning an ancient name, we remind ourselves of the epic sagas of heroes past.
For example, the most famous bearer of my ancient name fought in 27 Night Warden Wars. By the time he fought in his last one, he was already over 60 years
Fucking
old.
hell, 60?
Even though he wasn't quite where he used to be physically speaking, he still managed to achieve top rankings during the pilgrimage. Impressive, right?
Ancient names allow us to preserve the stories of the past, but they're also much more than that. Think of an ancient name almost like an heirloom passed down from generation to generation. Do you have your stone on you, Kachina?
Of course. Here, take a look.
Whoa, that black stone looks so mysterious.
The Wayab decide who is deserving of inheriting an ancient name. Once a successor is selected, the name becomes theirs to bear, and their deeds are then preserved within it. As time passes, ancient names come to represent the heroic deeds of more and more bearers, and their value becomes even more profound. In turn, the accomplishments preserved within it serve as an inspiration for the next generation of successors.
Just like me. I'm still not sure why our Wayab chose me of all people. But if I didn't know the stories of all the past heroes, how they never stopped fighting, I probably would have given up a long time ago.
I really want to slap her because she keeps talking down about herself.
Then you're saying this stone doesn't have any actual power? Like it's not gonna make Paimon super strong or smart?
None at all. And that is precisely how it exercises its unique value.
Think of it this way. If you become a hero because the heavens granted you strength, are your triumphs earned or given?
Oh, Paimon gets it! If people start to ask those kinds of questions, the stories suddenly become a lot less inspirational.
Someone had this to say about ancient names. Our forebears carved miracles into obsidian rock, yet future bearers looked upon them and saw strength. The miracles of the past become the motivations of the present. The limitations of the past become the breakthroughs of today. That's more or less the gist of it. So there's no rush, Kachina. Many people struggle to understand the Wayab's judgment after receiving an ancient name. As long as you never stop trying to improve your abilities and surpass yourself, your time will come.
Thank you, Chief. Well, it's getting late. Oh, right. I'm not sure.
Is that where the pilgrimage is taking?
Yep. And outside of competition season, it's the place where our intertribal gatherings are held. Of course. She's the most important.
Sounds like a plan then.
Well, if the Traveler and Paimon are with you...
All right, we're off. I got so carried away just now, I didn't consider what would happen. Luckily, that's not the case. Or...
You sure it's okay you didn't tell the chief about...
Chief Pakal's a really... But he's not as young as he used to be. And he's got some old injuries that still bother him. He'll find out what really happened when he sees me compete. I'm sure I'll...
Yeah. Your teammates left you high and dry and you...
It's not their fault, really. We all grow up listening to stories about the heroes of... Not out of a selfish desire for glory. Anyway, don't worry about it for now. Once you witness, it'll also be a great opportunity. Alright, time to leave our settlement.
I'm joining
Let's
that
head
pilgrimage.
way.
Fuck 'em.
Our last stop?
The statue is so pretty. Is that what the Pyro Archon is like?
You betcha. Beautiful, effortlessly confident, and absolutely awesome.
Oh, since we're here, you might as well go get your shiny new elemental powers.
Huh? You can get elemental power from the statue of the
Oh, just you watch, Kachi.
Well, I can at least.
Huh? That's not right. Is the statue asleep or something? Huh. Shouldn't you be able to shoot fireballs or summon flame pillars by now? Strange. Sorry, Kachina. We got your hope.
No, it's all right. If anything, I'm even more curious now. Were you really... That's something only vision bearers can use. Could you show me? Only if you want to.
Take it away!
Whoa, I changed. Yo!
Wow, different elemental powers. Let me give it a try. Nope, still just Geo. Anyway, I was right. You really just wait until you hear about our previous adventures.
We didn't use Dendro or Geo, unfortunately.
Whoa, what's that?
Ah, dragon! Dinosaurs?
Oh, that's a cuckoo-soar. They fly high and fast, and they're always full of energy. Right? It's been ages since that day we first saw Dvalin. Oh, before I forget, they look like shiny little gems, don't they? Don't be fooled, though. I always bring a few. Woo! Paimon love. My pleasure, my
So can I not resonate with the statue? Oh. Guess the rumors were true then. God damn though. This place looks beautiful. Nope. Buddy. Buddy! Fucking side quests. I put locked in. Okay, fuck off.
We've come a long way. How does a break sound? Great idea! All this sightseeing is making Paimon hungry. Oh, are you all out of... Whoa, you're practically... I just like bringing a lot of stuff with... They only come in handy every so often. Huh? Is everything okay, Traveler? Yeah, that was so weird. Actually, you know what? It could... Different how? Well, I heard that other nations' Archons live a long time and belong to a class of extremely powerful beings. And that's not at all. Every Pyro Archon in Natlan was an... Huh? A human serving as an Archon? Is that even possible? You find it hard to believe too, huh? So that's not normal then? Well, based on what we've seen, that's not usually how it works. It can't be that easy for a human. Pretty sure the Pyro Archon's the only one who can answer. I do know this, though. Even after becoming the Pyro Archon, the person in the position still grows. The statue of the Seven may look a lot like our current Archon, but that has to be a coincidence. Countless people have helped. Oh, I should also mention, the pilgrimage is actually how we select the Pyro Archon. Anyone can claim the title. So the contest is all about... That's right. Our current Archon achieved an overwhelming victory. Don't just take my word for it, though. Even the tribe elders said they... But it's just as Chief Pakal said. Today's limits are... Okay, Paimon's gonna ignore the whole... If we think back to what happened in Inazuma... I wouldn't worry about it. Our Archon's a wonderful person and very welcoming to guests. Yeah, you're right. It's not like we're planning on... It'll all work out. All right, Paimon's just... Oh, we call this a phlogiston... sorry to disappoint, but only people from...
I could get used to this.
Wait! You can use it too? How? That was... behind you. Something's coming.
Wait, what?
What do we do? Is something after us? Should we get rid?
We're fine, we're fine. This here is Toto. Hiya,
Toto.
Toto. Well, aren't we looking?
Oh, so it was.
That's right. There's quite a few of them around here. He's always hanging around these parts. I swear he does it just to show off to any Outlanders that might come this way. That's an invitation. He's off.
Paimon's not so oh, good point. Wow, the sightseeing is even better from up.
The higher the vantage point, the better the
Are you and Toto close to Kachina?
Yep. When I was little, my parents and I went to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame to buy a bunch of different fruits, but the cart we were using to transport them flipped over on our way back. Toto wasn't even half his current size back then, but I still burst into tears when I saw him approach. I was afraid he was going to eat all. In the end, though, he didn't eat a single one. And even chased off a few other saurians. After that, he used his big head to help get our cart. I've been bringing him fruit ever since. Oh, and I was the one that, with the sheer amount of food he can eat, he pretty much grew like a weed. Oh, look over there! That's our destination! The Stadium of the Sacred Flame. You can let us off here, Toto. Thanks. It's an easy walk from here.
That's true.
Fuck off! Never mind, I'm gonna have to get the fucking teleport waypoints later, since I constantly keep getting hounded by people.
I'm supposed to meet some friends here.
Open your eyes, Slowpoke. Ugh, we've been here this entire time. I've already. Listen here, you. It's not just Kanish and Moalani's time you're wasting. What the heck? That's a strange-looking Saurian.
Take it down a notch, all right? You don't even know some of these people. Just because Kachina's too nice to get mad at you doesn't give you an excuse to be.
And what are you gonna do about it? You think you're the boss of. Hey! Oh, what do you think you're doing?
Where the fuck did he go?
Alright, I've put him in a timeout for now.
Aw, you didn't have to. He got what he. Moalani!
Looks like you made some new friends. And here are.
Hello! Paimon's Paimon!
A traveler, you say? You came at the perfect.
I don't see your teammates with you, Kachina.
Oh,
So you're saying you've been ditched? That might give them an advantage during the team stage, but it all comes.
yeah, well, the outcome of the team stage usually depends on the ancient name.
Hey now. There's not a single. Besides, you're not lacking in strength at all. You were only 3 victories short of reaching the Night Warden Wars last time.
Wait, so if the pilgrimage is like a national sporting competition.
The former is a battle of skill. The latter is a real war. A war against our eternal enemy, the Abyss.
So they're here. Whoa, wait a second. You're saying the prize for winning the pilgrimage?
That's not too far off. That's why it's called the pilgrimage chooses the strongest warriors among the tribes. And those warriors fight to repel. Their names and deeds are then recorded in epic Yes, but that's the nature of war. Resisting the Abyss is our duty. But we're not alone in this.
It's something we call the Ode of Resurrection, which.
Resurrect people, you mean?
Yep. So it's not so scary, really. Our
Let's go register. We don't.
Wait, what about you, Kachina? You're not really planning on competing, so
We really wish we could help, but we're not from here, so it doesn't seem.
There's no threshold to the number of participants. With the sheer number of teams, no matter how strong or experienced in a situation like that.
Oh, how about this? When we register, why don't we ask if these two can have special... Odds are the answer will be no, so if that doesn't...
You're not asking me to lead your team.
Look at you, mind reader.
Fine by me, but doesn't that leave you and Kachina as a team of 2?
I bet our new friends here will agree that 2's all...
Oh, you mean us? Haha, you're right. 2 is definitely better than 1.
It's just like the old saying we have here. But listen to yourself. The rules don't forbid it, so who cares what they... It's not like they left us any other option.
Well, I'll leave you to break the news to your soon-to-be former teammates.
Oh, I know. Just give me a second, you guys.
This is the place. Let's wait for Mualani here.
Did you see the flags at the front gate? Oh, yeah. There were flags, weren't there?
Those are our tribal flags. One for each of the 6 tribes that make up Natland, including the Children of Echoes.
Why the sudden tour guide routine?
I said I'd introduce them to Natland, and
Fair enough. Well, I'm from...
my friend Mualani belongs to the people of the Springs, a seaside tribe. The scenery over there is beautiful. That just leaves the Flower Feather Clan, the Masters of the Nightwind, and the Collective. If we get a chance after the pilgrimage, I'll be sure to...
Well, if we're talking tribes, allow me to stand in for our chief.
Mualani, you're back!
Everything's settled on my end. My teammates took it unbelievably well, actually.
They probably just didn't see any drawbacks to your proposition.
We're saying the same thing here. You, my friend, are a formidable competitor.
Hello there. Here to register for the...
That's right. I wanted to ask, though. These 2 travelers are...
I'm sorry, but only people...
You couldn't make an exception just this once? This traveler is a...
It's not that simple, Miss Mualani. Even if the purpose of the pilgrimage is not only to select strong warriors, but also to collect contending fire from the... This is the fire that fuels the sacred flame.
Oh, so there's another purpose for...
That was the initial purpose, actually. Every participant, whether they win or lose, contributes to the defense of our nation.
Exactly right, Mr. Kanich. Contending fire can only be produced in battles between Outlander participation wouldn't...
Oh, so it all comes down to the contending... Well, you can still enjoy the event.
That would be great! Bill, there's something Paimon was wondering, actually. You read Paimon's mind, Traveler. Why doesn't everyone just fight together?
The power of resurrection has its limits. For starters, the ode only works on...
That's also why ordinary people who emerge victorious in the pilgrimage aren't sent to fight the Abyss. It's for their own protection.
That brings us to the other condition for resurrection. Not much to this one, actually.
Victory?
The victors shall burn bright, while only those who triumph over the Abyss earn the right to be revived. Defeat, the tales of the vanquished are eventually forgotten.
Yeah, they won, right?
You have to think about it at the team level. For example, 5, even if 4 of them were to perish, the Ode of Resurrection would still take effect. All you need is for one...
Because every victory is a building block of our...
Of course, the team needs to be strong enough for that to be the case. That's why the first stage of the pilgrimage is divided into teams, to instill in us that no one fights alone.
This all sounds pretty...
Well, that axiom is meant to be a warning as much as danger is always present. But not to mention...
I've actually fallen in battle before. I spent some time wandering the realm of the Wyub. It was unlike anything...
The realm of the Wyub? Does that mean...
Hard to say. The realm's not some... We call this realm the Night Kingdom.
The fact that you were resurrected at all is the worst thing in the world.
Then releasing you from your timeout has gotta come in at a close second.
You would do well to speak with reverence of the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula-How!
If you're done arguing, you're... It all went fairly... In the meantime, you can all go rest...
Nice. Family and friends included. Dig in, you guys. Eat as much as you want. There's more where this came from, too, so don't be shy.
Don't be dramatic.
The Pyro Archon is very generous, even if it does cause some trouble for all the... Speaking of trouble, I've locked a How away for now, So you don't have.
Wait, isn't that a little hard?
Nah, Kanichi and Hao are always like that. Everyone has their own unique way of getting along. What's got you all down in the dumps, Kachina?
I know. I can't keep using my age as an excuse. I have to prove to.
You don't have to prove anything to anyone. You know your own heart. If they don't think you deserve to bear your ancient name, they can take it. Trust me, Kachina.
I just hope it's not the fact that I can take. Yeah, I'm on a 7 or 8 pilgrimage losing streak. My ranking.
To be honest, losing 7 or 8 times isn't even a lot. Maybe other people can't see your improvement.
Yeah, didn't you say you got really close before?
It's just.
Hey, have stumble, and I'll be there to get. I know you've never tasted victory.
Alani, I trust you. I
Aw.
definitely do. And you're right. I still don't know why the Lion chose me to inherit, but I can't be the only bear who's ever felt this way.
Not to mention, the fact that your ancient name has survived until now means all your. Otherwise, it would be lost to us by now. Shattered by defeat and.
That's right! And you'll have us rooting for you too!
No. It
Like
should
a
be
one.
the other way around. I was clearly the one who asked to learn from me, but still, I'll win this. Oh, right. I should eat.
Nice to see your game.
Thanks for encouraging her, you two.
Don't you worry. We've seen how kind and hard.
Take it easy.
I'll pour you all some drinks.
She even travels with homemade juice?
Kachina's backpack is practically a bottomless pit. It's got everything.
Neat.
That's true, but she definitely only offered us some so she could go find somewhere to cry for a little while.
Seems like you two really look out.
She's like a little sister to me, you know? She's already so. And I have a feeling this is the one.
Why are you so sure?
Oh, no. I was just born.
Mulani's being modest. She's already a 3-time veteran of the Night Warden Wars. Came out on top each time. And she.
Wow, that's amazing!
Yeah.
Nah, it's no big deal. Either way, the challenges haven't been that difficult so far. But I'd love to fight alongside Kachina and experience the glory of victory together. The flowers, the applause.
Paimon gets it. That's how Paimon and the Traveler are too. Of course! Just think about it, Traveler.
Drinks are here. Better try them while they're still fresh.
Feeling better now, Kachina?
Me? I'm tall. I'm gonna get some meat in my system, then
I'll come with you.
Just don't go overboard, okay? The last thing we.
If only.
Alright, fine. I'll make sure.
Attaboy. I knew you'd get.
Morning, Traveler. Morning, Paima.
Looks like everyone's here right on time.
Says the one who only made it because I was there to get you. How? Not so loud. You're gonna give me.
Well, if you don't do well today, we know who to.
See how your friends talk to me?
Mulani's right, though.
Alright, moving on.
I had some nerves at first, but my bed was.
That's good to hear. Maybe you had
The competition's about to start. Did ever.
A little.
Oh no! We were so busy focused.
I thought that might happen. Here, I brought you some. No thanks necessary.
Attention, everyone! The tournament is about to begin.
Well, I'd say more. The opening ceremony is what kicks everything off. You should be able to see.
Don't you worry. Paimon
Thanks, you two.
Well, we should get.
Okay, bye-bye.
Attention, everyone! The tournament's about.
Oh, that. Wow.
Entering the Stadium of the Sacred Flame? You won't be able to leave the arena once the tournament begins.
Fuck it. Let's go.
The pilgrimage of the return of the Sacred Flame is a competition with a long, storied history. Countless hopefuls have gathered here today, each vying for the same prize, the right to serve their homeland in the Night Warden Wars. Before we begin, allow me to remind everyone of the rules. Today's tournament begins with the team stage, before advancing into individual competition. Each team will board a hot air balloon, which will land at a random location. Contestants must search for fire towers within the contest grounds, accumulate contending fire through defeat in combat. Only those who emerge triumphant in the team stage earn the right to take after many rounds of battle. Now, let us...
Skill, strategy, fortune. The pilgrimage is not merely a trial. Today marks the beginning of yet another legendary saga. One written in the triumphs of the victors. So, without further ado, let the games begin!
So that's the Pyro Archon? Kachina said she was friendly and welcoming, but, how did she come to that? Didn't Kachina say she was just an ordinary person before becoming the Archon? Sure doesn't seem like it. She doesn't seem ordinary at all. Oh!
Well, folks, it's clear the contestants are already raring to go. The teams will now board their hot air balloons and make their way to the competition grounds.
Chaska! Chaska!
Yeah!
Cool!
Do it!
Kick their
butts, Itzna!
Go, Mualani, go! You can do it, Kachina!
And the crowd goes wild! The hot air balloons are about to ascend. Contestants,
Those are two
prepare
images, right?
yourselves to take flight!
Oh, two more
Remember the
people.
rules.
Hey,
The
she was in the
balloons will
teaser
take
for
you
the
to
Natlan
random
part.
locations,
Like
and your
ages
battle
ago.
starts the moment you land. Best your competition, collect sacred fire, and bring it back to the stadium. Good luck, everyone!
Guess this is where we're starting.
Let me see. It seems pretty quiet around here. Let's head that way. We don't need to.
Okay,
Just remember, don't hesitate. The team match.
And with that, the pilgrimage is now underway. Time for the contestants to give it the...
We won!
We're just getting started. Grab the fire and let's head to the next spot.
Currently in the lead.
Nicely done, Kachina!
We actually beat a legend!
Come on, don't just stand there. Let's grab the... We've collected enough sacred fire. Still doing all right, Kachina?
Yep, all good.
Uh-oh, we're running out of time. Wait. There's a spirit way over there. We can ride it back.
If your team has gathered and...
Congratulations, Mualani.
Amazing!
Congratulations!
Keep it up, Mualani!
Kachina!
Kachina!
Woo! You two can take a short break while the team stage comes to a close. We'll draw it. After that, we'll proceed to the next stage of the company.
You two are assigned to different lounge areas. If you...
Solo battles next. And I was 3 wins short last time.
Hold it right there. This is the contestants.
We're contestants too. Let us...
According to my list, you're not among the individual match contenders, nor are you...
Well, we'd still be candidates if it was just based on strength. We only lost because 2 other contestants...
Wait, you two are...
Well, look who we have here. Remember us? Your little... Since we've crossed paths again, let's settle this once and for...
Right now?
Don't mind him, Kachina. Tournament rules place you under no obligation to honor that request. Or lost you! Don't just stand there! Get security over...
Forget the rules. Isn't the pilgrimage about picking the strongest warriors? Exactly. Now's all.
Kachina!
Who are you?
Traveler! Paimon! We just came to have a chat, and then all of a sudden... You're not bullying Kachina on our...
Thanks, you guys. I don't know your names. But if it has to wait until after the...
That's enough, you two. Being caught off guard is not an If this behavior persists, you may find yourselves
Are you alright? You're not hurting...
No, thanks to you. Right. I'll show them what I'm made of.
That sounds more like it. You can do it!
I heard there was trouble. Has the situation been resolved?
Yes. It was nothing out of the ordinary.
Some people are so obsessed with glory. I hope you don't let him get to you, Kachina, because you'll need to get ready. Your match is...
That came up quick.
You must be Kachina. You know, people told me I got lucky in the draw, but I beg to differ. There are no coincidences in the arena. So, I'm looking forward to seeing what you're made of. Well...
I won't lose. I really want to...
All right, our contestants have each said their piece. To your places, everyone. And begin!
Shockwave!
Congratulations to Kachina for taking the win. Let's give her a round of applause, everyone.
That's one day!
Where do you come from, kid? Think you've got what it takes to go? Hate to break it to you, but it won't be easy to get through me.
Fucking cannon!
And you are...
You don't recognize me? Figures. Our generation's been in decline ever since Ateya and the others retired from the front lines. Either way, once we face off, you won't forget me. Hear that? Exhilarating cheers of the crowd. That's why I'm here.
Hi there, lady.
Gotta hand it, you've got what it takes, Kachina. Youngsters like you.
And it's Kachina for the win! We'll now head into a...
Thanks for cheering me on, you two. You were great! I don't think I did too.
You ready for the last round, Kachina?
Milani!
I got permission to come see you before the last round starts. Based on your score, it looks that, your final opponent...
What?
Yeah, I just found out myself. We're really close in the rankings, but
I did too, but it is what it is. People with similar scores tend to get matched, but we just have to get past it. War is cruel, so I'm going to give this to hand victory to your opponent is to take pity on them. But no one's asking for pity here, yeah? So,
I'll do my best!
Not that kind of pity.
Atta girl.
So, if one of you had...
You mean one of us is destined to win? It's something worth celebrating either way. I'll be happy no matter who wins. And I know you feel the same way, Kachina. So, Traveler, Paimon, I'll see.
I've been training, so thanks for believing it.
Ooh.
We've arrived at the final phase. The winner of this match will take the final spot among the victors. Give it up for a longtime contender and first-time finalist from the Children of Echoes, Kachina!
You get this, Kachina!
And her opponent from the people of the Springs, a young prodigy and Night Warden Wars veteran, Mualani! This face-off between old friends promises to be an explosive showdown. May the best warrior win!
You've come so far. Still nervous?
Why does it have to be you? Still, I'm glad in a way. Even if I lose, I won't have any regrets.
Come on! Kachina, this is no time to be modest. I know you want this more than me. And it's about time you start sounding like it, okay?
I want to win. Mualani, this one's mine.
Look.
The winner is, from the Children of Echoes, Kachina!
Yeah!
With that, the winners of this pilgrim, put your hands together for our victors. With her 6th consecutive win, Cheska of the Flower Feather Clan.
To be discovered
She
later.
managed to turn the tide.
Oh yeah, her!
all
She
by
was
herself.
in a fucking preview
Son of the
like years
collective
ago
of
for that
plenty.
one.
With an explosive comeback 10 years in the making, Kaiulani of the People of the Springs. A seasoned and renowned warrior, Kibungu of the Scions of the Canopy. Last but not least, finally living up to her true potential.
Okay, dick.
Kachina of the Children of Echo.
Don't say finally like that. Fucking asshole.
Over here, Kachina!
I made it. Feels like a dream.
This is no dream. Your strength is what got you here.
We'll be going to war together. It's an honor to fight alongside you, Kachina.
No matter how many pilgrimages I witness, I'm always overwhelmed with pride in this moment. Pride for you, my brave warriors. You give me faith that our innumerable sacrifices are not in vain, that the future of brave warriors. The following is an order, and also a personal.
As you command. I have a tendency to skip.
As you command.
Traveler, Paimon, there you are. I wanted to thank you for support. Not that it feels good to lose, but I'm happy for her. Hey, wanna go for a walk? Kachina and the others will be busy fighting the Abyss, so what?
Sure! What do you say, Traveler? Something on your mind?
Listen, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. But she's got experienced, powerful companions. Glory always comes with a risk.
We're finally here! So this is your home, Mualani? Paimon can't wait to have a look around.
See? What did I tell you?
Fetch me a bottle of wine, would you, dear?
Just one? Let's get another. It's still.
Want to go to Golden Dusk later?
Now this is a big.
Wow, it's so lucky.
We try to treat every day like a holiday around here. We believe. Now, let me show you around. Shochiqui Cattle Records. The hot springs, of course.
Wait.
Oh, don't be shy. Come on, I'll take.
Mualani!
Huh? Oh, Auntie Atea!
Please, I've told you that just Atea is fine. Do I look that old to you? Were you taking these two to the hot springs?
That's right. Oh, let me introduce you. This is the Traveler, and the small one next to him is Paimon. They only just arrived in Natlan, so I'm taking them around to experience our customs.
Hi there!
I'm Mualani's neighbor, Atea.
Yeah, I was this close to winning. Oh. Anyway, it's all in the past. I'm gonna take these two for a dip in the hot spring. Oh, wait. You'll need swimsuits first. I'm sure I can find you something lying around the shop.
Hold it right there, young lady. Have you forgotten the rule about bathing in the hot springs?
Rule?
There's a rule about bathing?
That's right. Outlanders have to complete a trial at an artificial hot spring.
It's not nearly as scary as it sounds. Basically, natural. A few travelers have gotten scalded by the water in the past. So now we have an unwritten rule. All Outlanders need to adapt to the lower temperature artificial springs first. But seriously, Auntie Atea, do we have to be so strict?
Famous last words.
Oh, that sounds dangerous. You know...
Exactly. There will be no excessive risk-taking on my...
Okay.
That's more like it.
Relax.
Much better. How else would I have the energy to keep an eye on all you rascals? Hey! You over there! How many times have I told you no roughhousing near the hot springs?
Oh, shoot! That weird lady's back again!
Run! Stop right there! You need...
She sure has a lot of energy.
She's a legend, and back before I inherited my ancient name, she was one of Natlan's most renowned warriors. Famous for her love of... She referred to anyone who came to these parties as her hot spring buddies. The attendees were all respected warriors like Lee...
If Paimon lived here, she would take advantage of the hot springs too.
It's just... During battle, she was impaled in the abdomen by an abyssal monster. The doctors managed to save her life, but they made it clear that she could never bathe in the hot springs again. Abyssal power still exists within her body. Immersing herself in hot water would accelerate the corrosion.
Oh, no wonder she has so many scars. Paimon had no idea she was so serious.
That's normal. She never talked. She's worked tirelessly over the years to dig up artificial springs so that more and more people can experience our tribe's natural wonders, even though she can't enjoy them herself. I really respect her for that. Anyway, let's head to the artificial springs. If Auntie Atea gets there before us, we're gonna be in some real hot water.
Oh, I see. That's great.
See, I told you the chief would agree. Well, let's get moving then. We can't let a word of this.
Hey, Amina, Hikaru, Marukao. You three seem particular.
Oh, Mulan, you're back. Who are these two?
This is the Traveler and Paimon, two very important guests. I wanted to take them to the natural hot springs, but Auntie Atea caught us, so we had to come here first.
Oh, what a coincidence. We were just talking about her.
A child.
We think Auntie Atea's illness has taken a turn for the better.
Really? How can...
Okay, so while you've been busy with the pilgrimage, we noticed that she's been, specifically the hot springs in the cave to the north of our settlement. I'm sure you know the one. Apparently, she used to go there a lot before they became abandoned for some reason. She could never come into contact with hot water before, and now she's visiting the hot springs every night. I mean, it's pretty...
Yeah, so we got to thinking, what if we renovated the abandoned spring behind her back, then threw her a huge surprise? Chief Amina thinks it's a great idea, too.
Of course. How could you even think of pulling this off without me?
I have a bad
I'm a
feeling this
little
will go
busy
bad.
right now, though. I'll come find you once we're done at the hot springs.
Of course. Take your time. You should focus on our... These artificial springs are pretty... And you two, I know you want to focus on Atea's surprise, but don't forget your patrol...
You got it, Chief. We'll keep an eye out. You can count...
All right, we're off then. See you at the abandoned...
I'm also gonna head out. Have fun!
Is it weird guitar she has on the back?
Finally, it's hot spring time! Oh, I already arranged swimwear for you guys, by the way. Come on. Oh, oh, ah, ha, ha. Oh.
Yeah, it's...
The first time I came to the hot springs, there was no calming effect whatsoever. I was such a little ball of energy, the moment my parents looked away, I ran off to the high-temperature pools. It was actually pretty funny looking back on it. They were absolutely frantic, looking for me all over, until finally they saw my head slowly poke out from under the water. I was too young to remember the whole ordeal, but my parents told me all about it. A natural-born swimmer, my mother called me. Just like her, I taught myself how to dive on... So feel free to go for a swim. I'll be...
Okay.
Auntie Atea, you really came to check on us?
Of course. And I'm glad you listened. I brought you all some milk and snacks. The temperature in the artificial springs isn't too high, so I went with Saurus crackers and grain fruit chips.
Oh, thank you!
Well, I did. Very few to bathe in a...
Hey!
All right. Looks like you were able to adapt to the temperature, no problem. Well, I've got to get going. Oh, and make sure you drink your milk. I'm looking at you, Mualani. I still remember how you used... That better not happen again, whether I'm here to...
Okay.
Paimon didn't think you were the type to do...
I remember thinking I'd totally...
To arms, everyone! To arms!
Traveler! Paimon!
Mualani?
It's the Abyss. Our patrols are trying to come with me. I'll take you...
Mualani! A little help over...
One moment! I'll be right there! Couldn't have said it better. Hang in there! We're here to help! Let's ride!
Bad doggo. Sit!
Take flight!
Hey there, Fido!
Tide rising!
Amina!
Oh, it's you three. Thank you for... We were prepared for an attack.
Where'd they come from this time?
The east side. We've pinpointed the position of an abyssal pylon, but We don't have an abyssal pylon?
A kind of gate created by the Abyss. One that allows monsters from the Night Kingdom. The only way to end the attack is to destroy the pylon as soon as possible. Otherwise, the end—
Exactly. That's what I'm most concerned about. Their numbers suggest there might—
Alright, we'll go seal off the one to the east. Traveler, Paimon.
Of course! On behalf of the people of the—
Let's go. There's no time to lose.
Whew!
I don't see any more monsters, so—
Do these attacks happen a lot?
Yeah, it makes things hard sometimes, but that's how our ancestors have always lived.
Fucking hell, what?
Besides, the Abyss doesn't care how difficult our lives are. Come on, we should head back. Huh? What are you looking at? Is there something over there?
You're right. Mualani, look! Wait, that area looks kind of familiar.
What? How unlucky can— We probably don't have any reinforcements over there.
Huh?
Ateya, what are you doing here?
Where do you think? I was in a hurry, so it's not my best work.
Stop talking for now. That wound looks bad.
Is this the right area? Hello? Anyone there? Mulani.
Ateya took care of it, but she's injured.
All right, stop fussing. Don't you think I know my own limits? The main thing—
Wait, no. This was—
Ateya!
You think I couldn't tell you were avoiding me on purpose? Not one of you stopped to say hello today. And you, Mualani, were you the one that brought the snacks? How many times have I told you? You have to choose them—
Forget about that. The doctor's almost—
The impurities in the elemental energy we embody repel each other.
What? The crystal has been purified?
The anguish he feels has brought him to— I also came across a teardrop crystal.
Ateya! Ateya! Wait, what do you mean? What is this? Some sort of purification? The abyssal power, it's being cleansed away.
How can that be? I never knew that was even possible.
Ateya! Yes, thanks to the Traveler. By the way, Traveler, are you all right? I just saw you purify abyssal power from Ateya's body. That didn't— You're sure? Good.
Thank goodness. You scared us all half to—
All right, everyone, head back and get some rest. We'll celebrate Ateya's recovery and our and most importantly, we'll show the Traveler and Paimon how grateful we are for their aid.
Got it. Yay.
Got any other secret powers I should know about? But seriously, you really came through for us tonight, so thank you.
Paimon almost forgot you had that ability. You used it back in Mondstadt to cleanse Dvalin's tears, didn't you?
Yeah. So did I.
That was some quick thinking, Traveler. Huh? You look like something's bothering you. What's wrong?
Abyssal power still exists within her body. Immersing herself in hot water would accelerate the corrosion of her internal organs and the progression of her illness.
We think Auntie Ateya's illness has taken a turn for the better. She could never come into contact with hot water before, and now she's
Hello? Traveler?
Great.
Not interested in hanging out with the other— Snacks not to your taste? Hot spring— None of the above, huh? I heard you were the one who cleansed the abyssal power yesterday.
I was hoping to keep it a secret for a few more days. Didn't want to ruin the celebrations and all. But looks like it was no use.
Hey, kid!
Who, me?
Yes, you. Come on.
Hey,
Just going to get some air. You have fun. We'll be right back. Oh, and there are extra snacks in that box over there if they need replenishing. Bake them all fresh.
All right.
Mualani,
Yeah?
you've gotten so tall. You know that. Yeah, tell me, how are your parents?
They're away on business. Serious traveler, did something happen?
I wasn't visiting the hot springs because I was getting better. And that pylon yesterday, I didn't go face it. It's because your friend saved my life in that cave. And because of that, the hot springs, I'm just trying to enjoy them for as long as I have left.
Oh.
Mualani?
That better not happen again, whether I'm here to catch you or not. That's what you said back at the artificial spring.
You want to know something? Recovery, death, to me. You've never been resurrected, so you might not understand. But Death and I lived with regret for a long time. Regret that my illness meant I could no longer take to the front lines, especially as our nation slid deeper into crisis.
Crisis.
But yesterday, I was finally able to let go of that regret. Not only because I found the strength to fight the abyss, even at the end of my life. Seeing you out there, it made me realize that I don't need to. Even if I was never injured, old age would still take me one day. Just remember, whether in life or death.
I understand. Seems like you've given this a lot of thought, Atea. Thank you for I'll do everything in my power to protect our tribe, our nation, and live up to the example you set for me.
Good. Oh, and if any of you have the chance to meet with the Archon, could you give this to her for me? A talisman I've carried with me my whole life. It may seem strange to say while I'm still alive, but just think of it as a relic I'm leaving for. It's brought me good fortune in battle, even after I became too sick to fight. Just tell her it embodies fond memories and—
Don't worry. We'll make sure she—
All right. That's all I wanted to say. Let's head back to the party.
Traveler, Atea, Mualani! If you don't hurry up, there won't be any snacks left!
Excuse me, what did I say about bathing in the hot springs on a full stomach? Life is a journey in which there's no turning back. So forge ahead and don't hold back.
Okay, that's done. Okay, we're done. Okay, good night, everybody.
Paimon feels like a whole new Still, spending time here really has felt like the Kaholasaurs are so nice and so— Oh, and Atea's snacks were so delicious, yelling at some kids who got caught throwing stones in the hot springs, so—
Hey, you guys. Sleep well last night?
Yep, this area is so nice.
Glad you like it. I was thinking of taking you guys out to do some seafaring.
Hey, Mualani!
Yeah? What do you need?
The team sent out to fight in the Night Warden Wars has—
And Kachina?
Kachina fell. But don't worry, the team was victorious, so the rite of resurrection will be—
That's a relief. The Abyss is cunning, and it—
Exactly. She deserves to hold—
All right, thanks for letting me know. Jeez, she sounded a little anxious there.
Mualani, you said the Abyss was cunning just now, but it's like, think monsters that attacked your tribe. If there really was some, not that Paimon wants.
Relax, I get it. At a glance, it certainly seems like the only goal is total destruction. The Abyss isn't a living entity after all, but through our long history of fighting the Abyss, 500 years ago, the Abyss invaded Teyvat. That's right. Conria suffered greatly during that time. But so did every other, and Natlan was the worst affected of all. It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally repel the Abyss. Even so, the effects of the invasion lingered for hundreds of years, only able to be reversed little by little. Our tribe's waters were contaminated. The Children of Echo's territory was overrun by dangerous sludge surging from underground. Unrelenting it was like each disaster was designed for a specific tribe. Exactly. We once thought that the Abyss's desire for destruction was a sort of primal instinct. We now believe the Abyss has invaded the Night Kingdom, and has the capacity to read the memories of this.
And that's how it became so dangerous and cunning. Almost like it knows you.
Yes, and that's why we've been unable to fully eradicate. Luckily, the problems left behind by the Abyss have been successfully addressed by the various Pyro Archons we've had over the years. Now every tribe is prospering and things are looking up. I mean, just look at what we managed to do a few days.
You must have had to sacrifice a lot to get
War
to
nation.
this point.
Every battle,
Nation of
every
war.
sacrifice is in pursuit of a future where we get to stop fighting. Responsibility, duty, unavoidable, but I believe we will be rid of the Abyss one day. To think that my name could survive in ballads passed down to future generations, it's kind of romantic. Everyone has something that drives them forward, you know? We have to. Not only... Anyway, let's head to the stadium. The sea's not go...
Black stone under a white stone.
Whoa, this place...
Of course. No one's gonna miss out on the chance to welcome our... Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who likes...
Looks like I'm just in time.
Kanich, you're here!
Yeah, a commission ran longer than expected, but I made it. I heard about the incident.
Yeah, it's all taken care of. Our new friend here's got some tricks up.
Hey, look! Is it about to start?
That's right. Someone will come out and recite a eulogy, and then we'll sing. Come on, let's find a spot with a good view. When the singing starts, just let's go somewhere higher up so Kachina can spot us.
Warriors of... We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew along... Those who forged our own destiny. That is Natlan's fire. The lifeblood of our nation.
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or locate her ancient name.
What?
What does that even mean?
Usually once the ode is complete, the Pyro Archon and resurrected—
What's going on?
This has never happened.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the teams think about it. The ode rekindles all victory. Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this victory.
Hey! You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina beat you in the—
Pathetic. The both of you.
Your wild guesses are misplaced.
Maybe you did. But who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all? Why would the YUB recognize someone like her, even if she was on the winning team?
How dare you insult a hero of Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the abyss! She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your—
Calm down, Mualani. There's no—
I can't just sit here and let them slander her like—
To insult a hero of Natlan, the person actually has to be a hero.
You...
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really at fault here? Or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suddenly stop?
That's true. If she wasn't revived, it must— Maybe the YUB interpret victory in different—
I mean, that girl didn't look all that strong.
Kachina wouldn't have run! That's not like—
No! She's been waiting for this no matter how daunting the situation. We don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this as an excuse to—
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon enough. Then—
That's enough. There is no doubt about today's victory, or Kachina's part in it. However, the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. Kachina, to prevent further casualties, I have decided to suspend the—
What?
No one is all-knowing. No one is infallible, not even myself. But doubt is a means by which we seek the truth.
If
there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt my answer if you wish. But now's your chance.
No,
Even though I have said nothing to change your mind, then it would—
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro Archon's question.
I have a question, Archon. My friend Kachina. I know you said you were investigating the situation.
I've already shared everything I know. If you want to learn the truth and rescue— So...
Of course I'll join.
In that case, come see me in the speaker's chamber.
We should join them.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, could you drop— Rest assured, everyone, I'll keep the tribal chiefs informed on the Once again, I apologize for the outcome of this ceremony.
Did she just—
I believe she did. Let's go.
Fuck it, I'm in! Let's go! And I'm gonna hang those two, by the way. Ain't a threat, promise.
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Kachina is— There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing it. As a result, until we find and address the cause of the unrest, the Ode of Resurrection will continue to be ineffective.
And that means Kachina won't be—
That's correct. Not until the problem with the Night Kingdom is resolved.
How long will that take?
It's hard to say.
Kachina always dreamed of fighting the Abyss. She wasn't afraid of death because she knew, if it came down to it, whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the Ode of Resurrection. She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share. We supported her every step of the— Sit peacefully and wait for her—
That's not fair, Mualani.
It's all right. I understand your rage and your grief. Believe me, I want to bring her back as soon as possible. I would give you— But please, hear what I have to say so I can at least give you a broader picture. Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss has found—
You mean—
The Sacred Flame. The foundation of our— If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss, but if we stop altogether, the Sacred Flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks, and the tragedy we saw with the people of the Springs will only be the first of—
If we compare the two choices, the former seem— Sorry, I know that may sound harsh, but I bear the name Malipo. Weighing the costs is— The raw truth can be cruel. but we need to understand it if we want to.
But what would you say, Mualani? This is personal for you. And unlike Kenichi, I dare say it's not a simple case of...
No. I can't choose between them, and I don't want to.
You're saying it doesn't matter whether I suspend the...
Yes. What happened to Kachina breaks my heart.
And that is the crux of the problem. It's not simply either way, there will be people who suffer. And the end result will be the same. Once doubt has crept in, the people will no longer unite in battle against the Abyss. Their ultimate goal isn't to break the rules that make the Ode of Resurrection work. It's to destroy to prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else. We need to suspend the pilgrimage. So that is my current plan. Then, we have to find another way of strengthening the sacred flame to keep the Abyss at bay. I understand your anger, Mualani.
Wow. Paimon thought things were gonna get heated for a second.
I owe you an apology, Archon. I let myself get carried away earlier.
We could always hold the pilgrimage without sending a team to fight in the Night Warden Wars. That way...
I've considered that, but the two events have nearly always been linked. Without the chance to fight the Abyss, pilgrimage rankings lose their prestige, and with fewer participants, the amount of contending fire produced will decrease, and the vicious cycle will continue.
So essentially, the Abyss is taking Kachina hostage.
You've learned about the concept of ley lines during your travels, yes? Staying there for a short period of time shouldn't have an effect on the person. Your sense of self will be devoured. And imagine pouring a cup of water into a rushing river. You can try to scoop up another cup, but there's no chance it will be this. I won't sugarcoat it. That is the danger Kachina is currently facing.
Just like you said, Archon. Both of the— You can focus all your efforts on dealing with the Sacred Flame.
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does to her.
Kachina's waiting for us to rescue her.
I failed to protect her during our campaign. But I can—
Traveler? What do you think?
Understood. Then I'll support you in any way. The Masters of the Nightwind have a technique that can extract an ancient If we can find Kachina's ancient name, I can use the link between them. Then comes the hard part. You need to visit the Night Kingdom in person and
But isn't the Night Kingdom a
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is a way to go there in person. However, know that the Night Kingdom will attempt to repel you.
That's fine by me.
Same here. Fighting the Abyss.
So, Paimon's the only one who's scared.
See, Lolly of the Masters of the Nightwind once created an artifact that can be used to communicate with the Wyab. We call it the Spirit It was originally used as a ceremonial artifact wielded by the tribal chiefs. But that spiritual quality
That was the artifact I delivered to the Scions of the Canopy a few days ago.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are unnecessary. I will offer you whatever aid I can, but besides, you're the ones helping me. I can Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first I've heard all about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and... Why? Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
Things were pretty complicated at the start.
That's more like it. After all, I've heard you're someone who transcends fate. Perhaps even more than you can imagine. But we can talk about that some other time. Ideally, this would be the perfect night for a drink and some music.
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded in the fight against the Abyss. It embodies fond memories and my strength of will.
I didn't think this day would come so soon. If things were different, the two of us could have enjoyed the hot springs together while she gave this to me in person. But don't worry. This talisman
You said you didn't want to jeopardize the production of contending fire. But that's not...
You're right. Even now, the production of the gradual corrosion caused by the Abyss has resulted in a massive shortage of pyro energy. And we're currently at the breaking point.
That's why we couldn't
as things
resonate.
stand. The pilgrimage is a lost cause. The Abyss has brought catastrophe to Natlan, and Kachina's disappearance in the Night Kingdom is a direct consequence of that.
We can't let the general public know that.
No. If the public learned that Natlan's destruction was close, but if I said nothing at all, they would have continued to question the integrity of Natlan's heroes.
Another simple choice. The latter was clearly the better solution.
I have never subscribed to the belief that the right choice is the one with the fewest sacrifices. Let's go. There's still a way for the sacred flame to last a...
You mean?
Yes.
The Gnosis? Something of pure... Something to keep the flame alive would have to be pure pyro energy.
The sacred flame must never go out. Not only so until our heroes are ready.
But that can only last so long. I think we should focus on the remaining ancient name bearers.
Don't let desperation cloud. Those chosen by the Wyab have already embarked on their destined path. It is for all we can do.
Even so, for you to make this sacrifice...
If not me, then who? No, I possess great strength, but I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
The Archon of Natlan. A force to be reckoned with. The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking!
Look at him! That's not even her weapon.
Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Fucking hell, that was a good one.
Are you alright, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the first
Wait,
of the
he's the
Fatui
first?
Harbingers.
I never imagined someone could match you in combat.
I thought it was the other guy. That looked nothing
If the
like it.
Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened 5 centuries ago?
Yeah. And how much does he know about Natlan?
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals. The only purpose that unites them is collecting the Gnosis. But I'm sure the captain has his own reasons for being here as well.
Whatever his motive, we should shift our focus to the Fatui. If they attack again, and we're not prepared, we're done for.
No, we're running out of time. The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him for the time being. Besides, I'm sure you noticed, the power that came to his rescue just now came from the Masters of the Night Wind.
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Not necessarily. This could prove to be a very valuable turn of events. When we exchanged final blows, I sensed an unusual presence within him. I'll need to investigate further. Kanich, go to the Masters of the Night Wind and look into who could have aided the captain. Speak to Lali. She should know.
Of course, I'll head out right now. Do you still intend to...
Yes, but fear not. Natlan's strength has never rested solely in its Archon. Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that vision now.
Is everything okay, Archon?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flames. Too late now.
Well, like, she would have had
I just
time before then.
hope the others have a safe journey.
What's happening at the stadium? Did something explode?
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power.
Should we go back and check what...
Have faith in the Archon. She wouldn't...
Once we find Kachina's ancient name, we'll head right...
Okay, let's just keep